name is Amanda Storm, and I can't believe I came all the way down to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, which is a total shithole, to wrestle some little skinny chick named Alexis Lurie. Well, I'll tell you, Alexis, not only am I gonna beat you in the ring, after the match, I'm gonna drag you up by your hair, run over you with my car, skin your fucking ass, put you in the little baggies, take you home, put you in my freezer, and fucking eat you.
I'm a little over the top, maybe, but I get it. I get it.
It's good, it's good energy. It's good energy.
It is. It is. It's very good energy, folks. What is going on, folks? Thursday night wrestling outlet, the last wrestling outlet of 2024. That's right. I can't believe we're going to be in 2025 coming up next week. Sorry about last week, folks. I think I had the flu. Something was killing me. I don't know. I know I've been sick a lot lately. I apologize. Anyway, I am Boxman, and across from me is that man in orange. It is.
You got it. The voice of Generation Smark Wahlberg.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I apologize, but I was very sick last week. 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I did not move out of bed, which I do not do. I usually get sick. I do what I got to do. I should have been bringing gifts to customers, but I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I didn't want to get anyone sick for the holiday anyway, so I didn't want to drag myself out. Plus, there was no way I was going to do it. My brain wanted to, but my body was laughing at me. No, you're not getting up. Nope, not going to happen.
Right. Yeah, I got you. I mean, it's a season for it. It's cold and flu season. I'm sorry that you ended up coming down with the sickness.
But yeah, and everyone told me, oh man, when you first move up here, you're going to be sick for like a year, maybe even 2 years. It's just everything up here, all the rain we get up here, everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. It's good to know. But I don't know. All I know is I am really, it's like every other week I'm coming down with something, and it's starting to fucking take its toll, man.
Right.
Starting to take its toll on me. But I'll live. I'll be all right. I'll be all right, I guess.
You're gonna make it after all.
I'll live. I hope I'll live.
I hope you live as well. I'm not rooting for your demise.
Yeah. Plus, it's been storming here since Christmas Eve, so
I know.
Doesn't make it much better. Oh, it poured all day today. It was a lazy fucking day for us. We drove. I drove about 3 hours to my sister's to stay at my sister's for 3 hours to drive back for 3 hours, and it was not a fun day yesterday. But I don't know. Did you drive, or did you travel, or did you stay around your house?
Not really. Not too much traveling going on. Back in the swing of things already today. I went to the gym. Tried to work off some of the bad eating I did the last couple of days. So back in the flow, the regular life.
I was going to try to go to work today, but many companies out here are closed for the week and closed until New Year's. So I'm kind of screwed until after the 1st. So
right on.
Do what I got to do. I'll do what I got to do. But it's just not easy out here. But I don't know, man. It was just I was so happy to not get in a car today and drive anywhere. It was very nice.
Very good, right?
Yeah, I feel like I've been driving since Christmas Eve, and no more. God damn it! We drove the week before, actually, and then because we had to drive down to her mom's. That was a 2-hour run. So just been driving for the last few weeks. Tired of it. Fucking sick of it. So today there was no driving. I'm not getting near a fucking car.
I hear you.
My ducks were happy though because my pigs over the weekend decided to dig giant holes in my front yard, and the ducks were happy because they had their own little ponds today after the rain.
Ooh, great. That sounds fun.
So there's something positive out of the hole in my front yard.
I mean, I don't have any pigs, but I have a fucking long-type dog, so there's plenty of holes in my yard as well.
Yeah, those pigs will root up your yard, something horrible. And they did. But we're going to fence them in. I just need 100 pallets to do it.
How many do you have currently?
None.
You're off to a rough start.
Well, there's a place down the road from me here that has a big sign when you drive past that says free pallets. And
good.
I'm going to go borrow my dad's truck and trailer, and I could probably get 50 in the trailer. And then I'll unload them, go back, get 50 more. And if they don't have 50 more, I'll just do what I got, and then I'll just keep picking them up until I got 50 more. But I need about 100 pallets, and that's without a gate. So probably about 95 pallets it's going to take me to make this gate, this fence that I'm going to have to make. So should be fun.
Sounds like a good evening, afternoon.
Couple days.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna start that in January. So yeah, but there's a place up here that has free pallets. There's a bunch of free places that have free pallets around here, which I'm surprised because you go in Dallas, pallets are a fucking racket.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally. It's like a fucking racket there. People sell these. People pick them up. People sell. They'd be in heaven out here. Shit, I might start fucking selling them out here.
I hear you.
Yeah, put them right in my front fucking yard. Who cares? I'll have to get me a little. Have to get me a forklift. Get me a all-terrain forklift.
Right on.
I don't know if they make those. Although I guess that's what those Home Depot guys have, those piggybacks on the back of their trucks. They're all terrain. They deliver pretty big pallets of shit.
I don't know if calling them Home Depot guys is like the proper vernacular for them, but whatever. Are those the people that you're trying to build a wall to keep out, or I mean?
No, I'm trying to keep my I'm trying to keep my animals in. Is what I'm trying to do.
Enough calling them animals is that much better, but whatever. I guess we're moving in the right direction.
my animals, you know what? This is not going to go well.
Hey, no, I get it. You've got dogs. You want to keep them safe and not eaten.
Actually, true. It's the opposite. My two big dogs, for some reason, go after my pigs. They smell bacon.
I see.
And they always pick a pig and they run after the pig and they circle it. So I'm trying to keep my pigs alive and let my dogs out at the same time.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Got to keep my pigs alive, man. They're worth food, lots of food. They're worth hundreds of pounds of food.
Hey,
so I want to keep my pigs alive.
It just sounds like the fucking rural version of like to keep everybody else's glass full, your pitcher has to have water in it too.
Nah. I mean, trust me, ain't nobody getting in my house anywhere else. It don't matter. But
right.
I just need to keep all my animals separated. Plus, they're fucking up my pool. They're fucking up my hot tub. I can't have that. I can't have that shit. My goats are fucking up my hot tub, goddammit.
Boy, if I had $1 for every time I heard that phrase.
Well, my goats are sleeping on top of the fucking cover, so it's getting ruined.
I don't know. It's kind of an interesting idea for a party. Fucking goats in the hot tub.
No. Nasty. No. But I just want to I just want to keep everybody safe and in their place.
I hear you.
There you go. There you go. So that'll get done. But anyway, I guess we can get, folks, we're going to get into a little bit of wrestling. It's the last show of the year. So we're going to get done a few things, and we'll go into a little bit of awards tonight. Not our awards, but we'll talk a little bit about the I think ESPN Pro Wrestling Awards came out. We'll talk a little about that. But we've got a few things to get into, and then we'll let everyone get back in the festive mood and start getting ready for the new year.
Right.
So one big thing, Smark, that I would say happened while we were on sick leave was a certain someone came back to TNA. Someone we've talked about, everyone's talked about. Tessa Blanchard came back to TNA, and there have been mixed reactions, to say the least.
Mixed, huh? Okay.
I find it funny. White people are pissed. Black people, not so much. It's very weird thing out there right now where it's mostly white people mad she's back. And she has a lot of the black community actually supporting her. Moose, Booker T. I mean, it's like, it's look at who's commenting, and it's a lot of white people. A lot of white people mad not happy she's back, Smart. That's what I've noticed. If I'm being honest here. I'll be honest. She was young. She she probably did say something in anger and rage, which when you're young and stupid, you can say something very stupid. But I think she's paid her dues, and I think she probably deserves another fucking chance. And I think a lot of people would agree with that. And I mean, that's really it. I mean, what is she supposed to do? Just roll over and die and never come back to something she loves, something she's very good at?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Do you know? Well, no, I'm not saying that's what I think should happen, but you were saying that there's a lot of like people who've been coming in and like showing support for her within like the wrestling community. You know who one of the like her biggest advocates has been so far? You mentioned Booker T, you mentioned Moose, who you omitted from that.
Yo, homeboy! Welcome to the hood, brother!
He was all about it. He was all about it.
Well, of course, he was all about it. I mean, come on.
You know what I do think is fucked up, right? Is that TNA brings her back. TNA suffered, or not TNA, CMLL, right? I know it was TNA. Yeah, it was TNA because she tagged Jordan Grace. TNA brought her back. TNA suffers the backlash, right? This shit is eventually going to blow over because you can only be mad bitching online about something for like a month, 2 months tops. And then once the fucking controversy dies down, fucking, I would not be surprised if like they brought her into NXT or they brought her into AEW, and then like it's like you're letting TNA just like so I can fall on the grenade, and then you just like once the controversy dies down, you just sort of pluck her from TNA, and it's like, man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, hey, listen, if she somehow uses this as a stepping stone and gets up there, listen, that's great. I got no issues with it. I don't think anybody else would at that point either. But my God, if she goes to AEW, Jesus Christ, they're gonna fucking tear her a new one. But
how funny would it be if they just like teamed her up with Britt Baker? Which is like, hey, you guys got something in common from what I understand.
Yeah, everyone fucking hates you. Yeah, let's put you two together. But I mean, she can't just roll over and die. Listen, one man was recorded saying things worse than that, and it looks like a lot of people have forgiven him. He's back on TV. He's back making money. So why shouldn't Tessa Blanchard, who, by the way, the person that she called that, those two are friends now. They've gone past it. So if they've moved past something like that, we're supposed to be in this progressive age where we progress and we and we're accepting and we forgive and we forget. Let's do that. Let's move on. Let's move past. Let's forgive, forget. She was young, stupid, said something in rage that some stupid people say. Okay. She's older. She can still do this. And there's no reason for her to not get his fucking second chance. Like I said, just what she's supposed to just fucking roll over and die and forget about wrestling.
Right. I got you.
Don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, and you know what? Like you said, all that. If she does end up and this ends up being a stepping stone for her, shit, good for her. She fucking totally recreated herself and recreated her career. That would be great for her to do. Don't know if that's going to be the fairy tale ending we all see, but I guess we shall see.
Oh yeah, definitely good for her. I was just saying it's fucked up that like TNA is going to do that, and TNA is going to suffer the backlash, and then if all goes well, and like 5-6 months from now, somebody's just going to steal her from her or from them, and like it's fucked up like that. But I mean, what can you do?
Not much, and somebody was going to suffer some sort of backlash. Somebody was going to bring her back, and she was already back in CMLL, and I guess TNA said fuck it. And listen, TNA is supposed to be getting a decent TV deal in the next few weeks, so good for them. Off of Access TV.
They're getting the deal from Access TV, or the deal's getting them off of Access TV?
Off of Access. I read, hold on, TNA TV deal. Let's type that in. AEW could end up, let's see. Now it's saying could end up. All right, here, let's go to PW Mania. I'll go to that article right there. AEW or TNA for the eyeing major TV deal with WWE's broadcaster. Let's see. As discussed by Dave Meltzer, there's a lot of small stations around the world that WWE is out of, but the only real big one is an India deal that's left. I mean, TNT Sports in the UK, could they get TNA if they? I could have sworn TNA actually got a small TV deal with a Canadian station. New TV deal in Canada. Here we go. Excuse me. This is as of, December 23rd, so Christmas Eve. They did. They will be streaming their, they're going to be, TNA Wrestling announced that it is heading to Sportsnet 360, which is a Canadian TV station. So there you go. It already has TNA Explosion on it. I remember TNA.
Mm-hmm.
And it also has some of their library on it for the TNA Classics. So they do have a streaming deal with Sportsnet also. So there's a lot of but yeah, they're on their station now. They are going to still be on Access TV and TNA Plus, which is their app in the US, which I've watched on it once or twice. So there you go. They did get a deal from eSports, the little station in Canada. So at least they're going to be on something besides just Access TV, which who the fuck has Access TV anymore?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Access TV. I don't have fucking cable. So I certainly don't have access.
Yeah, I can't imagine that there's that many people with Access TV these days.
Mm-mm. No, I don't know anyone. I don't think that has access.
They're just like exclusively hosted by like those hotel rooms that charge by the hour.
What?
Huh? What? I said they're fucking just held exclusively by those hotel rooms that have like charged by the hour. That's part of their cable package is Access TV.
Right. Well, hey, if you're in there for an hour, you're probably gonna have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just. Probably is, but hey, you're probably going to have 45 minutes to spare anyway, so might as well watch a little TNA. Yeah, we had a little lag going on there. So, yeah, I'm
I actually like the idea now of just like some sad, lonely nerd just like paying prostitutes to watch wrestling with them.
bringing his own Nielsen box. To get that rating up there. You never know, man. It could happen. It could happen. You never know. You never know.
And evolve like it shows Impact.
Of course.
Jeff Hardy's back. We gotta watch. We gotta watch.
Yeah. He does that dance. I hurt my wrist. Ow. Ow. That hurt. That hurt. But anyway, folks, that's I don't know. I don't know if there's any more to say on Tessa Blanchard except good luck to her and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever. I don't know, folks. Not much more on that. But folks, we've had a couple of wrestlers turned porn star, but now there's a porn star who wants to become a wrestler, folks. Nadi aWhite is making her attempts to become a wrestler. Now, folks, in some research for the show, I checked out some of her work. She's pretty good.
And there's jizz everywhere.
She's a good egg, folks. That's all I'll say. But she's 38 years old. She became I know. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
She's still pretending to be 18, isn't she?
Well, no, she does a lot of the perv mom stuff.
I see. Okay.
So, but earlier this month, she revealed on X that she was struggling to get pro wrestling bookings outside of her home promotion, the Coastal Championship Wrestling, because of her shoot job. She says that's the reason why she is not getting any work. She was on Perched on the Top Rope. She is the star of My Wife Has a Girlfriend. And she's gotten a little further in discussing this. She said, I'm not a dishonest person. I'm not ashamed of how I feel about myself and my family. It's afforded me a really fantastic life. Honestly, I do not regret anything. The kids at the show and the parents of the children at the show don't have a problem with it. It's the promotions, the venues, or the other wrestlers, she says. So she's saying that one of the reasons she's having a problem is because of her shoot job. And, I think, again, we're showing some discrimination here, Smark. I don't think this woman should be discriminated against. What do you think here, Smark?
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to mess with.
I'll bring up a little picture here of her. Do that.
I mean, she shouldn't have a hard time getting booked in CCW. I'm sure DJ would be happy to have her.
Yeah, I mean, there she is. She looks like she's in great shape, obviously.
I suppose, yeah. She's got some biceps going on there.
Yeah. Some of the comments on here are really, really good. Like, you really have to be in good physical condition to do both of those jobs. They both involve getting smashed all over the place.
You have to sell. You have to, convince people that it's real when it's not.
Yeah. Let's see. I went and looked at some of her films. She's a rather nasty porn chick. Ew. The things she did and drank. The brothers loved her. They bounced her like a bounce house for the kids, and she loved it. She's not suitable. She's not suitable for kids to watch. Nasty.
Nasty.
If Vince McMahon was still in charge of the WWE, she might have had a shot or two. A shot in the ring and a shot in his bed. And of course, Mr. X, wrestling and porn, two great tastes that go great together.
Yeah, she's really starting to try to double down on dying before 40, huh?
Shit. I don't know. I had to read some of those comments, though. They're kind of funny. But yeah, listen, I again, your job should not have anything to do with, I mean, Jesus Christ, did anyone, I mean, we literally had girls in the Attitude Era doing Playboy.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the fucking difference at this point if a porn star wants to get into wrestling? I say let her go. I say she looks good and let's see what she can do.
Sure, why not?
Nothing?
I mean, that's about all I have. Good luck to her. Young entrepreneur, small business owner.
Well, folks, if you want to see some of her work, you guys know where to go. Nadi aWhite is her name. And I haven't seen any of her wrestling work, but I'm sure you can somewhere. She does do some wrestling. She does do some of the wrestling stuff, but not what you're thinking.
Or maybe you could bring her in AEW. She'd be aWhite's sister. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Kind of
There
like
you
a Ryan
go.
Shamrock situation.
That could be, except he's trying to bang her.
I get. Well, I know that would definitely be like a Vince thing.
That would. Vince would probably buy AEW if that actually happened.
Here's all I have left, pal. You're living my dream. You're doing the angle. You're telling the story I've always wanted to tell.
I need a piece of this place.
I could just picture that. I could just picture that angle happening like day one of like Shane coming into the company and just being like, "Damn it, again with this shit."
Shit. That would be good though. Bring her in as aWhite's sister, and the whole time he's just, "You're not my real sister."
She keeps getting stuck in the dryer.
See, now you're talking. Stuck in the dryer, stuck in the laundry, stuck in the dishwasher, stuck under the couch.
It's like the least probable scenario that would ever actually happen.
Not if you watch porn. Happens all the time.
That's kind of like the only industry that you're still allowed to just openly be racist. It's kind of wild. That's what's wild about it.
Sort of.
It's like, especially if you have like a propensity for like Latin women, it's like every one of them is a fucking maid. Like none of them can work at like a bookstore maid if at best. Usually it's also that they're trying to escape fucking DEA agents and whatnot. But
there's a few of those out there, Smart. There's a little bit for everybody, if you will, Smart. The maid thing is just sort of the maid thing's kind of maid thing's a bit of a fantasy for a lot of guys. So that one I get, but the big ass milfy maid.
I see.
I mean,
I hear you. I mean, that's what took Arnold down for a minute there.
Oh, the things that can take a man of that size down in no time. Isn't it amazing?
Come with me if you want to come.
I don't know, man. I mean, look, Arnold was literally having women sit on his lap, waitresses sit on his lap and pumping iron and like sexually harassing women. And the people were surprised when it came out that he was all a perv. And it's like, y'all not remember this whole movie thing from the 70s he did?
See, what I wonder, my honest question is like, if you're his ex-wife or current wife, I don't know if they got divorced because of all that. I don't really care. There's a bunch of weird static going on. Anyways, I wonder if it makes it worse that it's just some random civilian versus like a potential like actress, because it's like, all right, it's maybe a little bit understandable if like, you know, you get too close to somebody that you're working with on a set or whatever because you're pretending to be involved with them, and then like fucking actual sparks happen. It's like, it's not okay, but it's a little bit more understandable than just like, I wanted to cheat so bad I just fucked the bait. Like, I'm so sick of your shit that just the housekeeper got sent a pound to him.
Hey, or maybe he thought it was an easy way to not get in the tabloids or in the spotlight.
Didn't know she spoke English. Ah, fuck.
I'm so stupid.
He just didn't understand. He was trying to pay her hush money. He just didn't understand the conversion rate. He only paid her like $8 in pesos.
What is this? Okay. It's not enough.
I live here. I can't fucking do anything with this.
I know sucky for that.
Exactly, yes.
Oh, boy, poor on.
Why the fuck did you pay me in yen? I'm not even. What the hell kind of shit is this? It's racist and it's wrong. This is just ill-informed.
Well, in California, we, you know, the exchange rate for my money and your money.
That's right.
It just got a little out of whack. Anyway, forget all that, and let's get to, folks. There's going to be a WWE star on the Starfleet Academy season 1 coming up. That's right, folks. Becky Lynch is going to be arriving. She's going to be on the show for the first season. It looks like it's one of those Paramount Plus things.
Okay.
And so it's going to be on Paramount Plus streaming service. And she's going to be in the first season. That's going to be pretty fucking good, man.
Right on.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Yeah, I mean, not wrestling right now, but obviously she'll be coming back to wrestling now. Stuttering John spent his vacation threatening people. Oh my god.
Ooh, that means NORAB's here. Hi, NORAB.
Yes, sir. NORAB is here. Merry Christmas, NORAB. Hope you had a great day yesterday, you and your family. Hope so.
Yeah. Hugsy apparently turned 40. Good for him.
Yeah, well. Isn't Stuttering John like in his mid-50s and still acting like he's fucking 20?
Mm-hmm. I'll look it up. Let's see.
Ridiculous. Makes me want to go on the fucking Starfleet Academy. I'd like to be launched in fucking space at this point.
Well, in space, no one can hear you scream. Maybe if she does well on Starfleet Academy, she'll be able to get on like Tulsa King. She'll be hanging and banging with Sylvester.
I actually want to watch that show.
59. Stuttering John is 59.
Oh my god. Still trying to act like he's fucking 20. Jeez, what's going on?
SMG.
Yeah, we guess hello to you too. No, I'm not fucking playing that. Oh, god damn it. What is it? I get too fucking.
Well, you'll never know until you play it. I mean, that's the thing.
All right, the site is muted, so I did that at least.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's still loading. Still loading. Oh boy, like I said, it's been storming here. My internet ain't doing so hot, and I see I even lost Smart because of that. So,
I'm still here.
All right, I'm gonna shut that down. And hopefully I'll get Smart back here in a second. But yeah, we don't need to talk about that anymore. But while I'm waiting for Smart to come back, folks, which I'm sure he will in just a second, Yeah, geez, my kids got a ton of stuff. Oh no, there was not one of those with presents pouring out from the tree.
Yeah.
No.
An avalanche of
when we got
presents,
to my
you say.
what
It's an avalanche! Snow filled the air, buries everything. Time to be scared. You better be aware. It's a nightmare. You better.
I was hoping in the meantime the internet
Yeah,
would
we're gonna have
catch up to
nightmares.
each other. But
yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. But yeah, I hope your kids had a good Christmas too. My kids had a lot of fun. The drive just sucked, but anyway, I'm not going to go into that whole thing again. Not going to do it. But folks, we have Jake Hager. He is going to be inducted into the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. No, not the WWE Hall of Fame. No, not the TNA Hall of Fame. The George Tragos Lou Thez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. That's right, the Tragos Lou Thez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. He's going to be inducted into that right there. So there you go. There you go. It'll be in 2025. It'll be at the University of I think they're going to do it in the University of Oklahoma, where he went to school and got some good records there. So
that's right. The Luthez Ivan Drago Hall of Fame. Or not.
We missed all that. Smark is just all over the place right now.
See, I want to know if it's just you or if it's everyone, because if you heard
you went full robotic.
Let's see. Hold on a second.
Well, I don't know what happened there. Smark went full robotic, and then now all you see is me. I apologize for that, folks. You probably don't want to just sit here and look at me, but here I am anyway. We've got there he is. He's coming back. I see it. It's doing the little loading spinny thing, and there he is. He is back. You are back.
Hooray.
Yep. There you go. There you go. You are back, sir, and we can both be heard again. So anyway, there we go. We had Jake Hager being inducted into those that little Hall of Fame there. And unfortunately, folks, that's about all we've got for news. There wasn't much going on this week. But like I said, we will talk a little bit about the ESPN awards, and then we'll just fucking talk about other bullshit, but not Hugsy or Stuttering John.
No promises about that.
No reason at all. No reason at all to talk about that bullshit.
See,
God, everyone's calling for it, Smark.
You mentioned the ESPN, because they're doing the ESPN Pro Wrestling Awards, right? And Luke Birch had an interesting sports-related question, because he asked, would you rather watch the Seattle Seahawks Chicago Bears game that's going on right now, or would you rather get caught in an avalanche?
It's an avalanche! Snow filled the air, buries everything. Time to be scared. You better be aware. It's a nightmare. You better run away if you just can't stay. If you wanna save the day.
What channel is the game on?
NFL, no, not NFL Network. Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. Happy belated Christmas to you too, Stephen Butler. How are you doing?
Yes, Stephen Butler. That's right. I believe the Canadians do have Christmas. So yeah. Merry Christmas to you too, sir.
And Boxing Day as well.
Boxing Day today. You're right. Happy Boxing Day to you, Steven.
And of course,
That's right. Happy
let us not
Boxing
forget.
Day. I forgot about that. Always got to.
Garbage Day! Huh? No!
Garbage Day as well. It's not. This is producer. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Just craziness going on here today. But I did not know that Conan hated Hugsy or Hughesy or whatever the fuck, using Twitter AI to make his new thumbnails for the videos. Oh, such drama in Conan's world.
Mm-hmm. I love how all of the clips from the Keeping It 100 show is always like the real reason this happened or the real reason that happened. And so like he's like getting to the bottom of some like conspiracy theory Alex Jones stuff. Bye, Luke. See you again next week.
Yeah, have a good one, sir.
Yeah. Just enjoy the Seahawks Bears game that's just setting the fucking world on fire. Bears fan, I'm not even watching that bullshit. It was like 3-6 at halftime when we started. So I was like, fuck that shit.
Well, there you go.
It's one thing to watch my team lose. It's another thing to watch my team lose and only there's 9 points being scored. I have to put up with that bullshit.
All right. I understand. I do. I understand, sir. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Let's talk a little bit about this ESPN, the best men's and women's wrestler feud and a few more. This is ESPN's 2024 list that they put out. And let's go with it. Woman Wrestler of the Year. They actually have a tie between Roxanne Perez and Toni Storm.
So how does one win the tiebreaker scenario in this instance?
I don't know. And it looks like they did not. It looks like they just stuck them both together because they couldn't make a decision. So there you go, folks. There is a tie. Roxanne Perez and Toni Storm. Haven't seen much of Roxanne Perez's work, but Toni Storm I could definitely see up there. She was great this year. And then ending it the way she ended it this year is even more awesome. So, all right. Well, I can go with that. You just usually don't see a tie on these. Men's Wrestler of the Year, Gunther.
Okay. All right. I'm down with that.
All right. Physically changed himself. Definitely has been pretty dominant with that Intercontinental title. Till I believe Sami Zayn won it.
Yep, at WrestleMania.
Yep. And okay, I can definitely go with that. Gunther's kind of been a beast this year, so okay. I'll go with that. Tag Team of the Year.
Baron Corbin should have won.
No, this is Fraxium. Nathan Frazier and Axiom. I believe Axiom is an NXT team, I think.
It sure is.
Okay. Have not seen much NXT, so I have not seen much of this at all. So I'll just go with it. Debut Wrestler of the Year, Smark. They have Jacob Fatu.
This shit is always weird because, like, how do you define a debut or rookie of the year in this instance? Because, like, he's fucking been out there wrestling for at least, like, 5 years now. And I mean, like, on some level of, like, notable independence. He was on GCW for a while. He was in MLW. So, like, maybe not if you're, like, a more somebody who just sticks to, like, WWE, AEW, if you don't really keep in track with the indies. He's new to you, but, like, at the same time, he's also been out there for a minute.
Yeah, but I guess they consider this the WWE debut or large television debut is what they're talking about.
I got you.
So, all right. That seems fair. Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year, they gave to Swerve Strickland, and I don't think I can argue with that one either.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
I think so too. I think Swerve had an amazing fucking year. Obviously, he's still going. But definitely had a very good year as far as holding the AEW championship and all that stuff. So, all right. Best promo artist. Like how they added artist to that.
Ew, I don't like those terms at all. That sounds like WWE fucking rhetoric if I've ever heard it. A promo artist?
Yeah.
Right? Like makes me think of like a sandwich artist, like they're like cutting promos at Subway.
Well, Drew McIntyre is who they gave that one to. Drew has had some pretty good promos and some pretty good back and forths with CM Punk, so and Seth Rollins. So, okay,
I'm glad he's receiving recognition for his promo artistry.
Yeah. I mean, he's still basically known as the COVID champion, so why not give him something he can sink his teeth into, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say he at least deserves that. So, all right, let's go with down here. Match of the year, MOTY, Smart.
Yes.
Amazingly, this is an AEW match, and it is Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson at AEW Dynasty.
Fair enough. I could agree with that.
I'd say so. Nice, really good fucking match between those guys over there. So, all right. Best pay-per-view / PLE event of the year.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 40. I mean, I'm not going to argue that.
I mean, like, Jesus, Andrew has been good in everything he's done over the last year. I think, no, Drew's been doing great. I can't take the phrase promo artist seriously. That's still like, why couldn't you just say best promo like everybody else? Why are you trying to be fucking fancy with it? Best interview, best talker, whatever the fuck. Like, there's a billion promo artists. Ugh.
Yeah, promo artist, Mark. Best feud / storyline of the year is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, which makes sense since Drew McIntyre is such an incredible promo artist, Mark.
Dear God, help me if that ever catches fire as a term. I could see WWE pushing that shit relentlessly next year.
Oh, yeah. And that's it right there, folks. That is the list of shit. That's it. That is the list. I had a few more things we could have gone over, but I didn't do it. Let's here, you know what, Smart? Let's see if there's any new AEW trademarks to talk about.
Are you still reeling over the tragic loss, the announcement that the 27th is going to be the final episode of Rampage? There's going to be Rampage no longer?
Doesn't matter to me. I really don't care, to be honest. But yeah, it's horrible.
No, I've asked, did you guys see the ECW belt for Punk that never made TV? Yes, I did.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I can find it and pull it up real quick. It looks remarkably similar to the Ring of Honor belt that they have now that has like the black and white, like not polka dots, but like kind of stripes, sort of, for lack of a better term. Let's see if I can find it real quick here.
All right.
Yeah, I've seen it.
AEW is just trademarked just a couple of days ago the term double jeopardy.
Yeah, Norab says it's on the WWE Vault channel. Whoever's running that is doing a fucking amazing job because they put up a lot of like rare things and hard to find things, but it's things you would actually want to see and or care about. Like there's old ECW matches that just like never saw the light of day until now. There's a lot of like old tryout matches and shit. Like whoever's in charge of that is doing a phenomenal job.
I've been hearing about it. I just haven't gone to it. Let's see. Let's pull it up here. WWE Vault. Obviously a WWE channel or it would have been taken down. Oh, wow. 50 greatest moments in ECW history. Bret Hart and Stone Cold talk WrestleMania. Bret Hart and Kane. There is some really good stuff on here. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a WWE like officially ran channel, but like whoever was in charge of like finding the content and putting the content on there, it's really good shit.
There's even some Chris Parks doing some Abyss stuff on here.
Let's see. Here we go. Here's a.
There's some really good. Oh wow, they have a whole Luke Harper spotlight on here.
I'm going to send you the link, which is like a tweet that has the photo in it. You can just pull it up because it's better than like actually like digging through the video because it's really just to see the belt, but it's kind of a cool belt.
All right.
That's in the private chat. Hey, Scott, what's going on? He says, "What's up? Merry Christmas."
Okay, put that up there. Let's get that pulled up there. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. There it is. Get the full picture pulled up. There we go. It probably would have been better the other way. Let me share that screen. There we go.
There it is.
I can make that a little bigger. There we go. That's probably a little better. So it looks like that's pretty cool, actually. It looks like kind of the steel. You got the diamond steel there, like the steps are made out of. You got the chains as the kind of going into the side plates. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's neat. I like it.
That is cool. And that was a belt that never made it to TV, huh?
That's right. And also, like, while we're talking a little bit about like the old belts and shit, did you see that they brought back the Winged Eagle belt for the Saturday Night's main event?
Yes, they did. And I saw, what's his name? Kevin Owens stole it and then walked through the Netflix party with it. Pretty cool stuff, man. WWE going to Netflix is going to be pretty cool, man. I'll tell you that.
So I didn't end up watching the Saturday Night's main event, but what ended up making my heart happy was I saw a clip on Twitter of Kevin Owens gave Cody Rhodes the spike pile driver, or the package pile driver, rather. And like as he's being carted out, there's a "You deserve it" chant. And I'm like, oh, it's happened already, huh? I'm like, okay, good, excellent. Very good, very good.
And that wasn't even televised.
They've turned on him already. Wonderful.
That was not even televised, actually. You really only saw clips of that. So WWE using the old social media trick.
Mm-hmm. I do like how they market themselves where they like actually with there's certain shit that they don't either record or they don't like air, you know, they don't put their version of the footage out. They just like let the fan footage like circulate all over social media. It's a pretty creative way of doing things. Like it is so amazing. I mean, not really, it kind of makes sense, but like how much everything is turned around now that fucking Vince and Kevin Gunn are out. Like the production quality has gotten a lot better and like they're actually finding a way to market themselves on social media instead of just having Vince yell, like fucking telling Michael Cole to say Twitter 800 times on commentary. They're actually finding a way to be relevant and hip and fresh.
Yeah, pretty amazing, isn't it? Oh, God. Yeah, it is. And, you know, it's good for them to use the fan cam because then it's not, no one's going to give them backlash.
Right, exactly.
So, crazy stuff, though, but that was pretty awesome, that package pile driver.
Yes.
Yeah, then he just walked out with the belt and ended up, and even him and Triple H had a little push shoving match after that. Pretty good stuff, man.
Indeed.
Pretty good stuff they're doing. But yeah, Smark.
Yes.
Double Jeopardy is an AEW trademark that is pending. And House of Ass.
House of Ass, you said.
And AEW get the feeling, and AEW got the feeling.
Get the feeling, huh?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Hold on a second.
Well, I got AIDS, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you know, and got the feeling. So if you get the feeling, you got the feeling.
Well, I would like to know if I can borrow a feeling.
I might go watch Double Jeopardy after this. I can always see Ashley Judd. No problem with that. I like Ashley Judd. Very nice. Very nice.
Is every wrestling promotion now just like copywriting fucking action movie titles from the 90s and 80s?
I think so.
Yeah, fucking Hard to Kill, Double Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy was a good action movie. It was actually you know, everyone used to tell there's no female-led action movies. Did you ever watch Double Jeopardy? She kicks ass.
Well, I mean, Bill Burr's kind of got a good point about that. Of just like it's hard to believe that there's like somebody because they started doing that shit. This shit was real hot back in I would say about 2008 to about 2013 or so, like the female-led action movies, and then like we're led to believe that just like this 110-pound woman is out here beating up these like fucking 200, 300-pound like Samoan dudes and like fucking cartel members and shit like that. It's just like, all right, come on, dial it down a bit.
Yeah, luckily this movie wasn't like that. Wasn't like that. Yeah, there you go. AEW present, dude. That is coming up. Time Cop will do something with Time Cop. You know what? There's a prediction for 2025. AEW does something Time Cop themed.
We need more time traveling gimmicks. Arrow started when in fucking Lucha Underground, but other than that, there hasn't been a lot of time traveling gimmicks.
Well, Kushida.
Yeah, sort of, I guess, because they were doing the Time Splitters thing and Alex Shelley, where they just like did the Back to the Future outfits that came out in the DeLorean. But I need like actual like promos where just motherfuckers go back in time. I mean, I guess Toni Storm's sort of doing that now because she's doing the whole thing of like she just started, she's a rookie.
Yeah,
but I want something that like as actual like they go back in time and they like try to like rewrite historical wrongs or something. I don't know.
Oh no! All I know is Toni Storm looked damn good coming to the ring the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Damn good coming to the ring. Yeah, folks, I did watch that AEW show from the Hammerstein Ballroom. It was a pretty good show last night. Mostly a lot of the Continental Classic matches we saw last night. A lot of people moving on. So that's basically what last night was. I don't think Smark ever watched it though. So no reason to really talk about it or get into it. It really wasn't. It was a taped show anyway. So if you
I watched Collision, so like both of us put together, we've watched a week of AEW television. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, whatever.
There you go. What did you watch for?
That's what I asked myself as soon as I turned it on, and the fucking Costco guys were on there, and I was like,
oh, everyone hates those guys because they're more over than anyone on the AEW roster.
Tony Khan actually found an elegant solution to like a problem that has long persisted for the last couple of months. Because the Costco guys are out there, and then Jericho's music hit, and then that was the first time in months that I was happy to see Chris Jericho. So that's something.
See, there you go. Jean-Claude Van Damme will. Cheese says Van Damme will be in a match with and lose clean to Marco Stunt. Marco Stunt don't work there anymore. Come on, man.
Marco Stunt doesn't work anywhere anymore. I think he retired. We were saying a couple weeks ago.
I think he did too. But I would love to see Van Damme somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
I wouldn't mind it. Why not?
Exactly. Why not? But I don't know, Smark. You got any predictions for 2025 that you think might need, or I don't know, either company needs to do, any company needs to do, or?
Well, Raw is going to be starting on Netflix. I don't think this coming Monday, but the Monday afterwards. So I'm putting it out there. We're getting brief nudity, partial nudity. Not in the way that you would want. I'm talking more like Buddy from like NYPD Blue, where he showed his ass. Like that's probably what's going to happen. It's like the fucking first episode of Netflix. You're getting the Mike Tyson shot.
Somebody. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think
Seth Rollins. Yeah, that's it. That's my prediction. By the end of this year, or by not this year, by the end of next year, we'll have seen Seth Rollins' ass.
Okay. Okay.
Stuttering John makes a cameo for AEW. Does it for $350 and 5 cases of beer.
No, I don't think that'll happen. I'm sorry.
Shit, 5 cases of beer now would be about that much, wouldn't it?
But depends on what kind of beer it is.
That's true. Good point. She says Raw hits Netflix on the 6th, same night as as the titties air live on 8:30 on YouTube.
Oh.
See, we're doing an award show here at Totally Inappropriate Team Sports called the Titties. It's like the Slammies, but for sports. And it's gonna be much more racist, probably.
Okay. Norab says Luke Gallows gets a push and Baron Corbin gets rehired. I don't know about that one yet. I think that'll be another couple years before Baron Corbin gets back in the old saddle again in wrestling. But
if I can add off a mountain to that sentence, then I'm going to support it. I'm all for Baron Corbin. He's out here working his best, working his hardest, doing his best. I can't get behind fucking another Luke Gallows run.
All right, let's be honest here, Smart. Does Darby Allin survive the climb to Mount Everest and put the AEW flag atop of Mount Everest?
Stephen Butler, they actually have a serious one, says, I predict John Cena's retirement match will be against CM Punk. That'd be good. I'd be down for that.
That's probably a good one, and CM Punk would be a good one for him to go against it for his last match, and that might actually be a very legit prediction.
I'm sure you're asking me if Darby dies. No, I don't think Darby dies. I think Darby makes it through the end of the year. I think he'll get to the top of the mountain. He'll put the flag up. There'll be a gust of wind. It'll blow it down in a way. They'll be up there for about 5 minutes tops.
Okay. Then just be helicoptered off the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hope so, man. I hope so. There's so many reasons you can die on that mountain. Okay. And, it's funny. Last year we sat here. Well, not here. Not in this place. I wasn't here. But we sat here and we talked about how AEW in 2024 needed to go to some smaller venues, and we're still hoping for that. I'm still hoping for that to come up in 2025. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, people made fun of the Hammerstein Ballroom. I thought it looked amazing in there on last night's show.
That's actually why, in all seriousness, that's actually why I watched Collision, because I was just curious to see what it looked like with that being in the Hammerstein. So this is a good venue.
I thought it looked pretty good, and I don't know. I think they need to stick with that. According to Jericho, they are going to be running some smaller venues anyway, which that's not a problem. But
I feel like in that situation, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if you start running smaller venues and you have people going, "Oh, you can't sell big venues, you suck," and so you start running the smaller venues, but then if you stay running the big venues, you get the people that show up and they take big pictures of half the arena being empty, and you're like, "Oh, they fucking suck. They can't sell this arena." So it's you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. I would say, if anything, just do the smaller venues, because you're going to get more people. I mean, not more people, but it's going to fill up more. If you go to places that don't get shows quite as often, the crowd's going to be a little hotter. I think probably a better thing overall.
It looks better. It sounds better when you have a full arena, and it's just a better all around. So I don't know, man. We'll see what's going on. Oh, that's a long one.
Yes. Let's see. She says, I think they should bring Angle back and make it a double retirement match. So Cena goes out the way he came in, and they could make it up to Angle for making his retirement. Oh, his retirement match be Baron Corbin. That would actually be kind of cool to do full circle. Yeah,
That
We
would
need-
actually, and you're right. That is how Cena came in, the whole ruthless aggression thing, and Kurt Angle, like, who the hell are you? That would be totally full circle. That would be pretty awesome to do.
Mhm.
That would be pretty fucking awesome to do. I don't know if they would do that, but that would be a great full circle moment for both those guys.
Yeah, I like that.
I do like that. That would be fucking awesome right there. I like that shit. So
I think kind of low level on the predictions totem pole, but if you give like maybe an actual one, I'm going to say I think by the end of the year, or at some point this year, that AW will have signed Mina Shirakawa and she will be the women's champion. Because she is doing a hell of a job getting herself over with the American fans.
all you gotta do is shake your tits, and it works with us.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's a pretty good wrestler, got a good amount of charisma. She's pretty funny and she has big boobs. Like, you're going to get yourself over here.
Let's just, I mean, maybe she can get stuck on a couch or something.
But she's Japanese, so it's got to be like one of those smaller couches.
Oh, all right. You're right. Maybe she's at a sushi restaurant and gets stuck.
Fine, I'll do it.
Is that better?
I'm stuck in the rub seat.
Yes. No, it's one of those rotating sushi bars, and she gets stuck in the belt. I think that was Chinese.
Oh, I got you.
You like that one, huh? Well, me so Sally. Oh, so.
I'm not quite sure that makes up for it, but I understand. I understand where you're going. I understand where you're going with that. I'm glad you at least apologized. That was a good thing.
That's right.
At least you apologized. So, shit. No, I'm not doing it. Last time I pulled up anything, I lost you.
I said in free time. Just watch it at your leisure. I'd watch it, but I can't copy and paste because I'm the administrator. So honestly, if you want, I'll watch it if you send it to me on. You got me on Twitter. Send me a fucking DM on Twitter and I'll watch it. Maybe not tonight, but you said free time, so I'll watch it at some point.
Right now, it's a Liberty Mutual ad.
What if that was it? What if he just wanted you to watch? This is a big fan of the legal emu.
Oh, God. No, it's another Stuttering John video. I just don't get it. This guy is living the same gimmick. And so, okay, Mina Shirakawa.
That's right.
I'm glad we mentioned her since she is the picture that I believe is on our thumbnail there.
That's right. You got to get people involved.
So, yeah, I think I do think she'll do very well. And like you said, she'll keep shaking her tits for the American audience. That'll get her over in the U.S.
Mm-hmm. I believe they're doing the Wrestle Dynasty show on, I think, the 5th, because they do the Wrestle Kingdom show 4th. They always do that in New Japan. She's wrestling Mercedes for the TBS title. So maybe even then. But I think at some point this year, for sure.
I would take that title off Mercedes. It's no good on her.
Like, unironic. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, Mina can cut a better promo in English than Mercedes can. That's the fucking that's the hard part of it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
In order to say Goldust AEW reached a contract extension, an agreement for him to stay. That's kind of a little bit surprising because you'd figure as hot as Cody is, they throw some money at him to just come say how great Cody is on TV.
I didn't think he was going anywhere. Right now, he's got that kind of the school going on. He's kind of the helper for AEW. And, I mean, really, what is he going to do if he goes to WWE? He's going to be a behind-the-scenes guy. You're never going to see him. So what's the point?
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I guess it all depends on what his goals are.
I mean, AEW still lets him get out there and do his thing every now and then. Doesn't have to work a full schedule, and he's kind of got it made. He gets to do his school, and there you go. I see no issues with him staying in AEW. I think it's a good thing for him. Probably best for his family, and that's really that's all that should matter.
Mm-hmm.
That is all that should matter. If it was best for his family, that's probably why he did it. So, yeah, I'm glad for Goldust or Dustin. I think he's probably a very intricate part of that company, and they probably did not want him to go. So it's good that they kept him.
Yeah, good for him making that money.
Yeah, I say so too. So I don't know, chat room, you got anything else? Otherwise, we'll just let y'all get back to your festivities of relaxing.
That's right.
Yeah, we don't need to do a long show tonight. Last show of the year doesn't do that bad.
Wrap it up and watch the Bears lose and then play some Marvel Rivals before bed. That'll be an evening.
Yeah, as long as the chat room doesn't have any more stuttering John or Hugsy questions.
Yep, no rap says good night, so I'll take that as a sign that it's time to wrap her on up.
There we go. That's what we're going to do, folks. Nice, short and sweet show for the last show of this year, folks. And there you go. Definitely 2025 coming up. Be safe out there for New Year's. Y'all know there's cops all over the fucking place, wherever you live. So just be careful out there. And Smark, tell them where they can find you.
That's right. Mondays, 8:30 p.m. Totally inappropriate team sports or tits, if you will. This Monday, we did an episode. We played some games. We did a holiday or Christmas-themed song draft. Everybody picked 5 songs. And we did a game called Hallmark or All Smark. I made up some fictional Hallmark movies, and it was up to the rest of the cast to decide whether or not it was real or shit I made up. And I had surprisingly a really fun time making up bullshit Hallmark movies. So I recommend you go ahead and check that out. And like Cheese said, on the 5th, I believe it is, the 6th, the Titties, our award show. So come check us out then, and come check us out next Monday, the last show before the new year.
There you go. Guys, I want to say thank you to everybody. First of all, before we end this year, I'll be honest, I was a little I was kind of wondering about our growth this year, but when I looked at our Spotify Wrapped, it actually was it was very eye-opening, and it was a lot better than I expected. And I just want to thank everybody that listened this year. A lot of people found us this year, and we appreciate you guys finding us, staying around, and we will be back once again doing all this next year. And we have a very important question here. Potato crisps. Do we like chips or sticks? Wow, it's a good question.
Tell you what, I like at the little, they have them at the grocery store. They have them at like Walmart and shit. The like the apple straws. So like kind of sticks basically, because you get about 36 of them for a serving size, and a serving size is about 130 calories. So you get a lot of them for relatively low amount of calories based on as potato chips go. So it's a good play.
Yeah. I'll tell you the truth. I like potato chips, but the potato sticks I like a lot better. I don't know why. I always have. So the potato sticks are what I go with. And no, I don't know much about the AEW Fox where their talks may have stalled. So let's wait till next week, see if a little more comes out about that. But did want to definitely end the show thanking everybody for this year, for 2024. And we definitely, and of course, thank you, Smark. And we will be back here in 2025, rocking and rolling. Might be some changes. Hopefully there will be. We'll see what goes on. We don't know what we're gonna do. It just seems like we're kind of at a standstill here. But we'll do some talking, and we will be back next week, and we will be back for 2025. So again, thank you, everybody. And we will see you. And I will be back this Saturday. I'm going to be doing a Hollywood hangout. I'm going to do the I've just been too sick, folks. But I'm going to come back this week and do one last Hollywood hangout for the end of the year, kind of a roundup on some movies coming out in 2025. Some I'm looking forward to, some I'm not. So I'm going to be talking what I give a shit about and what I don't. So, all right, folks. On that note, enjoy. Have a safe and happy New Year's. And goodbye 2024. And ring in 2025 the right way, everybody. See ya.